From the summer to now, I have seen us grow tremendously. Adding Coach Williams to the staff as a developmental coach has been great for our program. The girls, just their skill set has grown tremendously. Everybody's getting better. We'll be a defensive team this year for sure. Yesterday we did a drill, one-on-one drill. I haven't been able to do that drill since I've been here, but just to see how we were able to handle the ball, but then also apply effective defensive pressure was letting me know that we're moving in the right direction of how I really want to play. I see that now we believe, the players believe in Gulf Coast. I definitely believe in us. Of course, being the head coach, I've always have, but I could just tell that now my players are confident. When they're coming in, they're understanding they're coming into a winning program now. And so it's always, we're talking about championships, not just talking about it and hoping for the best, but really coming in practice every day and preparing not to come in second place, but to come in first. I got Kayla Simmons coming back. Of course, she had knee surgery, but she's already at 80%. By the time we get into conference, she should be full-blown ready to go. I also have Daphne White coming back. We didn't have Daphne for summer and preseason last year. And so when she came in, she basically just kind of jumped into a system that was already in place. And so she was having to figure everything out. But now, being here summer and preseason has been very effective for her. We've been working on developing some post moves for her. She's gotten better. I'm really excited about this year as far as what we're going to be in the paint. Mia Goosby, who set out majority of the year last year, she's coming back. She came back in shape. She's shooting the ball well right now. She's handling the ball well right now. She could see the floor. We got Nakendra Owens as well, who gave us big minutes last year. She's aggressive. She can defend. She's a big swing player, so she's a small forward for us. She can shoot the ball as well, and she's an offensive rebounding machine right now. My biggest surprise have been Whitney Johnson. When we signed her, coming out, she's coming from Gulfport. I knew that her athletic ability is phenomenal to be a women's basketball player. But just how she's came back and gotten better over the summer, she's handling the ball right now. She's slashing well, she's rebounding well, she's defending well. What we're bringing back, I'm very impressed, and they're leading those freshmen in the right direction as well. Allison wasn't here over the summer, but she's kind of our, we call her Alley Cat, but I like to consider her like our Thundercat. She's always aggressive, she's always competitive. She brings us the energy that we really need. She knows how to get her teammates going. And I always tell her she has the ability to either lead us in the negative direction or the positive direction, but she's matured, and she's really one of our vocal leaders, and as well as Nia Irvin. Both of those guards are going to be big for us this year. Nia being a left-handed guard, I think kind of playing in the shadow of Shelly and Bree last year and just trying to figure out what kind of player she wanted to be. Last year she just took on a defensive role, but this year she's becoming more of that scoring threat that we need, as well as will be one of our best defenders. We have Talia Brown coming in from Florida. She's another point guard. I like to consider her more of a combo guard. She is a deadly shooter. She comes off the dribble and shoots. She has a very quick release. She's competitive. I mean, coming in at her skill set is already at a place where we didn't have to do too much teaching, and so that's the direction we want to go, is bring kids in that was already fundamentally sound. She's gonna get a lot of minutes for us this year. Kelsey Jackson, she's that diamond in the rough for us. She's an aggressive slasher. She's a phenomenal defender. She's just an all-around player. She's very coachable. I think she's really going to surprise us this year. Right now in practice, she's doing really, really well. She's still a little nervous about what role she's going to play, but when I just watch her, she's very explosive. I think by the time we get in the conference, she's probably going to be one of our most efficient guards. Having Jonathan become a part of our staff has really took us from just being able to compete to being able to actually go and win championship games. My whole vision was to have somebody that could come in and develop the girls. And he's doing tremendous with developing our guards. This is a guard league. And of course, you only have a certain amount of Mississippi kids that can go around. And so my goal is if I could still just get great athletes that can still run the floor and defend, and he develop them to where we need them to be, then that's still gonna put us in a position where we can really compete for championships. The South is always difficult and it's so unpredictable. I know Colleen is bringing back a lot of freshmen, we're bringing back a lot of freshmen, and so is East Central. And so we all have a big sophomore class. So does Pearl River, and I know we all tied last year at second and just trying to fight our way to get into the state tournament. And so the South is always unpredictable. It's anybody's night. And so I just told my girls we always have to be the team that come out and want to win more than the next team. Right now, my expectation is for us to win it all. I feel like we got the group that can do that. And so day in and day out, I feel like people should be nervous about playing Gulf Coast, and that's where we wanted to build it that way. But I'm always realistic to understand that if anybody come out and wanted more than us that night, then we could come up short. But I told them we would not come up short because we wasn't prepared and because we didn't come out and play hard. We're gonna go in every game knowing that our goal is to get to a state championship, get a state championship ring, and also get a regional championship and go to nationals. That's our goal.